10 signs you're shifting into an extremely wealthy timeline. The wealth we desire is just one shift away from the next. And if you're looking for a telltale sign to indicate whether or not you are indeed on your way to quantum leaping your life and business, then this video is for you. Shifting timeline and quantum leaping can put our human through a lot because this is energetic work and our human body needs time to catch up. Many of my clients go through what I call ascension symptoms, and it needs time for their body to adjust to all the higher timelines that they're going through. For many of them, this could be anywhere from emotional to physical, but their bodies will start purging that old energy when they start shifting timelines and moving up. Because this is a spiritual practice as well. And when we see this start happening, sure enough, their highest cash months are just right there with it. Now, if you don't have a business, don't sweat it. Keep watching. This video will still apply to you. You'll start seeing it in places where you can also have that shift because these are universal signs and they can apply to anyone, anywhere. Oftentimes getting to that next level feels like an uphill battle. Like, oh my gosh, can I get there already? It's definitely leading us to where we want to go. And there are indeed markers to show you that you are on the right track. And in this video, I'm going to be showing with you 10 markers that are evident signs that money is just right around the corner. So keep watching and see if you can find one of those signs right now in your world. This channel is designed to help you have a shift with your relationship with money so that you can start feeling into the wealth and attracting them more. So if you love this content, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and also be notified by the bell when I'll be dropping a new video. Number 1, emotional mastery becomes your default. So when you become emotionally mastered, you are no longer under the control of the triggers. You are no longer reacting to things, you are responding consciously. You are in your power, and then you get to decide what you want that experience to be for you. Number 2, you feel a sense of peace around money. Like, ooh, everything's gonna be all right. When this happens, you no longer have this fear around money. You no longer worry about where money's coming from. You no longer obsessed about money. Money's not taking up all your time. Money's not controlling things. You have this peace about it. You don't fear it's gonna run out. It's never gonna go away. It's always going to be there for you because now you've rewired your nervous system to feel safe about money. You've rewired your neurons and your neural pathways to never have to feel in the fight or flight. Your somatic system is just at ease because you feel this peace now. And whatever you desire, you know, it's on its way to you. So you relax and you chill. You don't worry about where is it? I can't see it. I obsess about it. It's a peaceful place. This takes having an expanded view about money. That it's just a piece of paper, that it doesn't have all that control that we have assigned meaning to all these years. Now money no longer has power over you. You have power over money. That's the piece. Your decisions, your reactions, your experiences, they're all under your control. You have power over it now. And that's the piece around the cash. Number 3, opportunities appear out of nowhere. I can't tell you how many times a day this happens to me on repeat. And I want this for you too. When this happens, you know you're in total alignment. Everything's lined up. It's just all coming into play. You don't have to work so hard. Things are just moving right behind the scenes for you. People are emailing you. People are contacting you. They're connecting you. Opportunities are just coming in all over like a floodgate. All you got to do is open to receive it. When opportunities come out of nowhere, you are in total alignment with your desires and the types of outcomes that you desire to see in your life. You're so clear on what you want, but the biggest part about it is that you're ready to receive it. There's nothing standing in the way. And then so everything will start appearing out of nowhere, like a floodgate, just waiting to be handed over to you. You'll even find that money will start showing up unexpectedly in places that you never even thought before, but it's just coming in. It's just coming in. You're no longer chasing it. This is the beauty about it. Instead, you are in the right vibrational frequency to keep attracting it nonstop. So now you become a magnet for your desires to be fulfilled. You're also meeting people. It doesn't feel forced. It all feels like it's happening exactly how it's supposed to be because it's aligned. The universe is working for you without you having to do all the efforting and legwork. It's all happening so effortlessly now, right on your behalf. It's amazing. Number 4, you start attracting higher caliber clients and you start attracting bigger deals coming your way. This happened to me when I really found my voice and I found my conviction on what I wanted to say. I started attracting people who are at a more powerful level into my space where they weren't complaining about what my pricing was. They were like, hey, sign me up. I want this result. I'm ready to make the investment. I didn't have to worry about what I was charging or what they could pay, because I just value what my offers were. And those clients came and were like, sign me up. And when you do this, you find your voice, and then you create a bigger impact in the world on what you want to create. And so when you do this, your message starts spreading. Your soul aligned clients are here and they feel pulled towards you. So they're attracting towards you out of nowhere. They're like, I got to work with this person. I'm coming in and I'm not going to be sitting there going, what does it cost? You know, they're people are coming in like, I'm ready to invest. Let's go. Number 5, your internal dialogue and you become the most empowered version of yourself. When this happens, you no longer have any of that negative self-talk that's always trying to self-sabotage you. You're able to navigate any thoughts that might try to shift you out of this high vibrational alignment. So if something should go sideways, and you can sit there and have a quick chat with yourself and say, hey, is this something we need to be spending more time on? Or is this something we need to let go? And maybe we need just to move on. And you get better and faster at this over time. And you realize, I don't have to assign any meaning to this anymore. I can just let this go and move on. And then you become so powerful at talking yourself through any emotional trigger that you might have. So sometimes the trigger might not always go away, but then you were able to go, you know what? I don't really want to be bothered by this anymore. I don't even care about this anymore. Let me just move on from it. It's not a big deal anymore. And that's where you get empowered. We don't let that control you anymore. And this also is a signifier that you're able to soothe your nervous system and not get hyper responsive to something, because it doesn't need your attention or time anymore. You get to move on from it. And you can now start having maybe more scarier, bigger decision making coming through, and which helps elevate you to the next level, because now you're like, okay, I can handle this. It's not a big deal. Number 6, your environment starts to upgrade. This is one of my favorite, because you start seeing evidence around you. Look who's around me. Look what I'm doing, how I'm living. The upgrades start happening. And when this starts happening, you get really picky about who you start hanging out with. You're very cautious about how you're sharing your energy with other people, because you know how important it is to be in alignment, that you don't want anybody to get you off that alignment. And then you start upgrading your home. You start upgrading what's around you, because that's what you want to surround yourself with. Upgraded people, upgraded surroundings. You start pouring into relationships at home and start cherishing the valuable time you have with your family and loved ones. And you might start learning from people that you might have never wanted to learn from before, because now you're upgraded to see, oh wait, I actually want to learn from that person now. Number 7, you let go of control. Ooh, this is a big one. You just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. You let go of control. When you let go of control, you don't have an urge to control everything and micromanage everything. You're like, it's okay. I'll let that go. It's okay. I'll let that go. You start trusting. You have a very different vibe around you. You start feeling okay with the unknown, because you don't have to have everything figured out. People who have to be in control want to know everything figured out. How, when, why, how's it going to do all these things? But when you let go of control, you allow more beautiful opportunities to come into your life, because it's not so in this locked, caged environment of how things are supposed to look. You start trusting your intuition more. You start trusting that things are going to work out more. You start getting to this belief that everything's gonna be okay. Your old control freak ways are no longer getting in the way of the things that you want anymore. They're no longer stopping you from having the expansive experiences that you were meant to have. Instead, you're saying yes to so many things right now because, well, sure, yeah, yes. Yes to that opportunity. Yes, I don't have to know everything. Yes, yeah, sure. And when you start doing that, so much more comes into your life, because now you're open and available for so much more than trying to control everything. Number 8, you start taking bigger risks. Man, this is one of my favorites too, because what you thought you couldn't do before because of the way you were living, now you're like, sign me up. Let's go. Let's try this thing. Let's go do this thing. Let's do this thing now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And when you're doing this, you're actually trusting the hits that you get, the intuition you're getting, the creativity you're getting. You're trusting what's coming from you, because you're like, all right, I know this is the next best thing I need to do right now. Let's do it. And even if something doesn't work out exactly the way you want to, you're still getting something out of it. You're still getting data. You're still at least taking the risk to do the thing, so that you can now maybe do something else that you wouldn't have done before, or maybe at a higher level. So you start taking away the expectations. You let go of how things are supposed to look, and you open room for how they could possibly look. And sometimes you can't even imagine what that looks like when you're taking those big risks. But you start doing it, and more opportunities just start rolling in. You start betting on yourself in a way you never have before. You'll do things you've never done. It is the most incredible thing. You trust the woman that you're becoming, and your word is gold now, because you do these things you say you're going to do. Number 9, you feel like your body has to catch up, because you're just like quantum leaping. Like, let's go. Like, let's go. When this happens, you're getting all these downloads happening right now, like all the time. I get them so much, like constantly stream of consciousness coming in, constantly ideas, thoughts, constantly comes in. And it's like, okay, I need to be able to funnel it all, because it's happening so fast to me. Mentally and spiritually, you're moving so fast, and you're trying to execute all the things that are coming through at such a rapid rate. And your body and your actions need to just catch up with you. And sometimes you do need some downtime so that you can recoup, so that you can go up and just get and just go faster. And then let yourself integrate, and then you can go and go faster. Sometimes there's even bigger breakthroughs and bigger expansions that are coming up, just waiting for that to happen, for you to have that next huge quantum leap that's waiting for you, or maybe while you're doing it. And finally, number 10, you feel grateful for exactly where you are. This is one of my favorites, because when you can find gratitude right here, let me tell you, this is going to compound and bring you even more. And when you feel this, you know you're exactly right where you're supposed to be. Even with adversity, when things might come up, you know what? I'm supposed to be here. It's okay. Everything's working out exactly the way that it should. You're allowing the challenges to upgrade you. You're allowing yourself to have gratitude for everything that's going on in your life, because you know that it's shaped you. It's gotten you here. Like I always say, my mess became my message and became millions, because I was able to take whatever's happened to me and turn it into like gold. I'm grateful for everything that's happened in my life. Every single thing has got me to this precise moment right now, and I wouldn't change a damn thing for it. It has shaped me to become the person I am. It's taught me the lessons. It's helped me write books. It's helped me create content. It's helped me stream consciousness. It's made me millions. So I wouldn't change a damn thing. I've made peace with my past, and I know it was all part of the whole equation, because it's morphed me and evolved me into this woman I am before you today. And I'm telling you, your life is doing the same thing for you too. That was a lot. But let me tell you, if you listen to this video and you really got what I was saying, you will take this information and you can turn this into such a powerful thing in your life and in your business. Because when you understand that this is what it takes to get to that next timeline, or if you're here and you're moving into the next one, you're going to have massive quantum leaps in your life, massive quantum leaps. I do believe, like Unlocking the Quantum Woman, she's bringing a lot of these things to the surface. A lot of these things are getting unlocked in her. Go get my book, Unlocking the Quantum Woman. You're going to love it. It's also on audio, but get the physical book. It's got all the journaling and prompts inside of it. And also, don't forget to like this video and tell me, out of the 10 things here, what were your favorite? Share in the comments with me one thing that you feel like you are really, is an indicator, that's one of the signs that you are actually shifting into a wealthier timeline. Because I'll tell you, I'm doing all 10. And I wasn't at one point, but I am now, and there are more. But this is 10 that I wanted to share with you today. Also, if you have not checked out my podcast, Unapologetically Rich, you should, because it will really help you shift into this consciousness and help you get those 10 going faster too, along with this YouTube channel, because can you feel the consciousness, right? You can feel the consciousness through these videos. I'm telling you, I'm streaming it. You're here with me. We're all activating, and you keep coming back, watching these videos. You bring your friends. We're going to change the way things are done. Don't forget to leave me a review if you can, because it really makes me happy. I actually read all of them. And when I get a chance, I read all the comments. So that's why I said leave a comment in the comment section. When I can, I respond. And we have an amazing community called the Quantum Woman Group on Facebook. Come join us there. Check out the description section of this video. You're going to find a lot of things that are going to help you really get those 10 things started or going. They're really going to get you to the next level with your life and business. If you want to quantum leap your life or business and work with me, send my team a message at support@shaminataylor.com, and they'll tell you all the many ways that you can work with me. All right, stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to go like it and subscribe. Bye for now.